what's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. It is me, Molt. So happy to be here with you guys today. Playing some more Pokemon Go. As you guys can see in the title, we're going to throw on this lucky egg. We've got 500 Pokemon that we need to evolve, and that we've got a bunch to sell, get some candy, etc. We got our Abbers up here at the top. We got our Caterpies. I'm going to fast forward through the majority of like the Pidgeys and stuff. But today, not today when I'm filming this, but all this footage from when I was out, I went to the park and I evolved some stuff out there because I was going to be there for a while, so I filled up on Pokemon. I had 500. I filled up, so I started evolving out there, got about 6,000 XP out there. And then in this video, we ended up getting 50,000 experience. If you guys are wondering the best way to get experience, literally, this is how. You catch Pidgeys, you catch Weedles, you catch Caterpies, you catch all of the ones that only need 12 candy to evolve, and then you throw on a lucky egg, and you just evolve them. That's honestly the best way to level up in the game. And you don't really worry, like, you sell all your Pidgeotos, you sell your Pidgeots, except for the best ones, and you just get rid of them. Like, those Pokemon are in the game, in my opinion, to help you level up. They're for experience. You're not going to really have a good one as your higher level that's going to be better than, say, your Vaporeon, or your Slowbro, or your Gyarados, whatever it may be. So we are just absolutely flying through these. I went out to the park, ran into a bunch of fans again. It's really, really cool. If you guys are in Charlotte, North Carolina, a place that I go to a lot is Freedom Park. I got probably, honestly, 30 Jigglypuffs while I was out there. It was absurd. There's this big pond, you take laps around it, and there's Jigglypuffs, there's Dratinis, a whole bunch of Magikarps out there. I'm already almost back up to 300 Magikarp candy, guys, when in the video less than a week ago, I already got a Gyarados. I haven't been out playing that much, like, consistently, like, really a lot, but we went out the other day and had a blast. So right here, I'm going to show you guys the good evolutions that I get. So we got a whole bunch of Golducks here, or we got a whole bunch of Psyducks, and we're going to evolve to a Golduck. Now, Golduck are some of my best Pokemon when it comes to their attacks. Like, let's see what this one has. So this one ends up being like 1,400 or something like that. So 1,469 with Water Gun and Ice Beam, which is 65. That's not as good as some of my other ones that I have. But look at all these freaking Psyducks that I got. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go back in here. You can see that we have to get 50 candy, obviously. So after the video, I go through and I just sell a whole bunch of those. Another thing I would tell you guys to do for sure when it comes to leveling up and making sure that you're getting the best Pokemon possible is don't use your dust, guys, until you're done. Until you're like level 20 or more, because otherwise it's just going to be a waste, because you're going to catch stuff in the wild that's better than some of your powered up Pokemon. So save your dust. Save your dust. I promise you, you will not regret it, at least until you're level 20. It's going to make a big difference. So we're going through all of our Spearows here. A Pharaoh, like, they're not that good. We're going to upgrade or evolve a Staryu in a little bit as well. But you can see Weedles, guys. If you catch 4 Weedles, you can evolve. And if you have a lucky egg on, then you're going to get 1,000 for that. So 4 Weedles isn't that hard to catch, especially in an area where a lot of them come up. And then you sell your Kakunas, because Beedrill's not going to be that, probably isn't going to be one of your best Pokemon. So you sell those Kakunas, and then you upgrade more and evolve more, etc., etc. We've been catching a lot of Venonats lately as well, but Venomoth isn't really up there in my top Pokemon, so not really too worried or anxious about doing that. But again, 50,000 experience, guys, in not too much time was pretty good. I didn't have an egg on while I was hunting or any of that. If you do that, then obviously you're going to level up a lot quicker. I also get bored sitting still, and I want to open up my eggs, so I don't like just sit in one spot and have an egg on and catch like that, because I do it for a little bit, but then I just get tired and I'm like, okay, I want to go skate around, which is pretty ridiculous. I caught a Tauros yesterday, which is cool. Already had one, but the 185, I was like, seriously, is this even worth my Pokeball? Tentacruel right here. We're going to evolve the Tentacruel as well into a Tentacruel, and we already have one that's pretty good, but this one actually ends up being pretty good as well. I think it's like 1,200. What are we at with this Tentacruel? I'm not even sure of his abilities, but he is going to be at, what are you at? Come on, buddy. 1257. Look at that. Blizzard, 100 damage for Blizzard, so that's a pretty good Tentacruel. as well. I got a War Turtle finally, but I need a Blastoise. There aren't that many Squirtles around here, which is kind of annoying. I need to go online and see if there's any areas within like 30-minute driving or something that I can head out to and do some work at. But you can see the Staryu right here. We're gonna evolve into a Starmie. We already have a couple of these. I'm not too sure how many, but I feel like we have like 4. I don't know why, but I just get a lot of Staryus. Yeah, look at that, 4 Starmies. That's pretty ridiculous. Slowpoke. Here we go. I'm selling some of the Slowpokes, guys. We caught a bunch when we were out of the park. Gonna evolve this bad boy. What are you gonna turn into? Slowbro is a hilarious Pokemon to me. I mean, he's got that little shell on his back, and it cracks me up. Let me know what y'all's favorite looking Pokemon are and your favorite attack-wise Pokemon. I think he's up there with me. Like, that thing on his tail is just, it's hilarious. He's just a goofy-looking Pokemon. But he ends up being a really good one. 1458 right there, guys. Not too shabby. And we've got a bunch of them as well. I got a Scyther out of a 10K egg the other day. I already had a Scyther though, so I was like, oh, come on. Like, it didn't really help me out too much. We got some Rattatas to get there to go ahead and scroll through. And then I'm real close on Mankeys, guys. I need one more Mankey, so I'm going to try and get one out of an egg. Here's all the Jigglypuffs that I caught. Like I told y'all, I caught a ridiculous amount, and Jigglytuff is, I mean, she's cute, but she's tough. She is definitely tough. So here comes that Jigglytuff. I actually ran into a fan who was out there, and I took a picture with these kids who recognized me, and then another older fan popped up. But look at this, 1230 right there. His power is not too good. But he came up, and we were talking for a little bit, and he was like, dude, there are so many freaking Jigglypuffs here. And there are. This area at Freedom Park, I don't know if it switched recently, because the first 2 times I went there weren't that many. But it was madness how many Jigglypuffs were there. Literally caught so many of them. Faint and whatever that other one was, Dream Attacks, I think that's what it said. Those weren't that good. Like 55 damage isn't going to be too hot for us. But guys, right here, this is one of the best parts of the video. We've got 3 Eevee Evolutions to go through. I have so many Eevee Evolutions. I'm probably up to like 8 of them. We get a Jolteon on the first one. I didn't change the names or anything because I already have multiple of each. So 1411 on that Jolteon, not too shabby. Look at this, 16 or 656. That's a good Eevee. That's not a bad Eevee at all. And we're going to see what we got. I don't remember what we got when I recorded this, so we're going to see what happens. I remember Jolteon was the first one. I don't remember these other ones. Is it Vaporeon? Another Jolteon. A lot of people say that they think Jolteon is the worst of all of the Eevee Evolutions. So that's one thing that, oops, that I pressed pause. I apologize. That's one thing that's a little bit annoying there about getting all these Jolteons. We already got 2 of them. But we'll see what happens here. And I've got like 3 Vaporeons, 4 Flareons, I think. And then this one right here is going to be our 5th Flareon. I'm pretty sure that we have 5 Flareons, guys, which is it's just madness. Like, I don't need that many. There aren't enough gyms around me. 1520 Flareon right there. Check on that. And we've got a whole bunch more Eevees to go through. I could sell them all. Not really going to do it right now because we don't have 50 of them to get after. But check it out. We got enough Drowsies to evolve as well. We have 53 Drowsy candy. And Drowsy's another one of those ones that I just think is hilarious. It looks like an anteater or something like that. He's pretty funny. He's pretty ridiculous looking. But we're going to obviously evolve him into a Hypno. And let's see what his level is. I don't even remember. What is your level, buddy? 1317 Hypno. That's not a bad Hypno at all. Getting really close on Dratini's. I'm going to wait to get a Dragonair out of an egg, because I don't want to get one out of an egg right after evolving. I just feel like that's what would happen to me, just because the game would not be on my side in that scenario. I know you guys have seen that happen. That happened to me with a Rapidash. I evolved, got a higher level, Ponyta out of an egg, and I was like, man, I cannot believe that I just evolved that other Ponyta just to get the Rapidash for the Pokedex. But right here, we are going to evolve an Oddish as well and get that, not that Vileplume, but that Gloom. We do have a Vileplume already. The Gloom, that's a weird Poke. It looks like it has a cold. It's like something's wrong with it. It is very sick. The thing that sucks is I was looking for my Gloom to see if I had one. I couldn't find it. I have 2 of them. I have 2 of them. But it's okay. The park that I go to has a lot of Oddishes, so we can very easily evolve those. Got a couple Hypnos there. Look at this. Got our Jinxes. We're getting close to a Machoke as well. which is going to be pretty sweet. But look at that, 42,500 experience just from that little bit, guys. And I actually opened up in the footage like midway through or something, and it showed 5,000 of it. So we got 50,000 XP this day. It was pretty ridiculous. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below. I will see you on the next one. We're going to head out and have a blast catching some more Pokemon. But I'll see you guys later, all right? Peace.